What's up guys, welcome to the Pakistan vlog. I'm going to be uploading a video every single day. The videos will be uploaded at 11 a.m. UK time every single day. Right, so this is me on the Qatar Airways flight. One interesting thing about the Qatar Airways in-flight map is when you zoom in over the Palestinian territories, they've completely blocked out any mention of Israel. You can see like Gaza, Khan Yunis, Ramallah, but there is literally no mention of any Israeli cities at all. Right, we stopped off at the Qatar airport for our layover. The Qatar airport is crazy, by the way. There's literally a whole train system because the airport's so big to help you get around, and there's like a waterfall and stuff. This is me arriving in Islamabad airport. It's always crazy when you land in Islamabad airport because you see so many Pakistani people in one place. You know, in the UK, I'm so used to seeing all sorts of different types of brown people. This is me going in the morning to my nan's grave to pay respects because at the time of this video she had recently passed away. Okay, so I walked into my uncle's back garden and there was just a ton of goats and sheep everywhere. Ran into these two guys who were the owners of the goats and the sheep. And basically, what these guys do is they come from Naran, which is in northern Pakistan. They come and bring all their animals and they like basically sell them, and that's how these guys make money. And they also offer to basically cut people's grass like as a kind of service. So it's like a mutually beneficial service where their livestock eat other people, like basically clean other people's gardens, and their livestock also gets fed. um these guys were only 17, 18 years old as well. And yeah. Right, so I ran into this man who told me he knew my nan growing up, and he offered to show me where my nan kind of grew up when she was younger. So he was basically explaining that this house right here is where my nan grew up, and he grew up literally across the street. This man was super nice. Like, he showed me around his whole house. He was super welcoming, super nice. And he even offered me some fruit that he'd grown from his. He's got like a little orange tree in his back garden.
ये अंदर ना हमारा लंबा खाता है वैसे.
My favorite thing about Pakistan is everywhere you go, someone will give you a cup of tea and some snacks. Right, so this next place that we visit is quite controversial. So basically, this place is known as a durbar. The word durbar comes from Persian. In Persian, it basically means royal court, but over time in South Asia, it came to mean like a court of a saint. So basically, a place where people could seek blessings or guidance. Darbars are usually built over the graves of Sufi saints. So someone who was known for teaching Islam, helping the poor, or spreading Islamic teachings. Darbars can offer free food and shelter and charity, and are usually built really nicely. However, there is a disagreement about whether the bars themselves are wrong, because people are sometimes praying towards the person who is buried there instead of God, so it's like a slippery slope. If you ask me personally, I do think it's wrong how these guys are buried, because I've visited Saudi Arabia and I've seen how the Prophet's wife has such a humble grave. So, like, who are we to be buried in these like extravagant buildings, whilst also having people like pray at our graves? I just think it's a strange practice that a lot of Muslims across the world might not agree with, but oh well. कौन सी गन है Spetsnaz? Okay, shotgun. So in Pakistan, people tend to own plots of land, and on that land they grow like wheat and barley and things like that. So these guys are people that the landowners hire to kind of harvest the wheat, and these guys get paid for doing that. Right, so this little kid saw my drone and just immediately started running, so I had to chase him a little bit. I think these guys are farmers, and the way these guys make their money is essentially they graze these, I think they're buffaloes. They graze them, and then they just sell their milk. And I think in Pakistan, milk is like super profitable. Like, if you've got three buffaloes, you're making a decent amount of money. So these guys here, if they own all these buffaloes, I'm not 100% sure that they do. Maybe they just work for someone else. But if they do, you're making a lot of money in Pakistan. Right, this is a colonial era train track built by the British so they could steal Pakistan's resources more effectively. Some idiots will tell you that the British were good because they built railways because they were trying to help us. Do not listen to those people. These railways were built exclusively just to extract profits from Pakistan and steal as much as possible, as efficiently as possible. Right, this is GT Road. The most amazing thing about South Asia is a road can have 3,000 years of history. If you know anything about ancient trade routes, this trade route has been used for like over 2,500 years. If you're interested in trade routes, I really recommend that you research that road. It's super interesting. Alright guys, I'm going to end my commentary here. I'll just let a couple clips play out. But if you like the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And make sure you're here every day at 11 AM UK time. Alright, second.